What's good? What's good? Mic check. Mic check. It's a mic check. Just in case. Bust out the other one. Nate the Great. What's good, big dog? Mic check. Mic check. I got it on my hat, so I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Saludos, big dog. How you guys doing over there, man? PC was good. Mic check. Mic check. Tony was good. Going home from work. And I just now finished eating a big size burger that's fried. The fries just for the evening. That's fried. Everyone's doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Everybody's good. Right here, just wanted to go live for a little bit. Gotta go run some errands after. Right here, eating a little something, eating a little pizza, some mojos, and some like chicken bites. Mhm. Nah, I haven't heard it. It's out already? I looked it up. That's right, Reckless. Hey, it's out already? Whose album is it on? Like, do I look it up under Tommy Guns or Conejo? I know they were talking about it, but I didn't know if it was out or not. Let's see. Huh? It's out yet, my G. Westside Mate. Oh, it is out. Let's see. Look, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys, man. Yes. I never really bumped on that hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a youngster growing up, if you know, you know. Our audios don't really get along. So I never listened to him till I went to the Fools Gone Wild concert. It was their 5th year anniversary right here at the YouTube Theater. That was the first time I ever heard his music and I seen him perform. You know what I'm saying? And now being older and more mature, I said mine, you know what I'm saying? Because he did his thing. Listening to his story, because I did see his story, you know what I mean? Where he talks about being on the run, still dropping music, so on and so forth. And I'm like, man, boy got a story, you know what I mean? So, man, let's see what it let's see what it do. Ivan Barajas was good, my G. Shout out New Orleans, my boy Mari. How's the audio, y'all? Let me know. How's the audio? Is the mic working good, or do I switch it out for the other one? Let me know. Not gonna lie, El Mook was good, my boy Mook. He said, not gonna lie, Tommy Guns is whack. He got his own stilo, you know what I mean? I understand if it's not your cup of tea. He kind of like a Conejo. A lot of people could say the same thing about Conejo, you know what I mean? Because he got a certain style, like, how can I say it? You could tell English is not their first language type shit. That's what it sounds like, you know what I mean? But it's authentic. Kind of like Suede, you know? Suede had his own little style, his little list, you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel it. I feel where you're coming from is different. His style, his voice, and all that is different. He don't try to sound like all these other fools. Demon's hard. Demon's hard. I think they're both hard. You know what I mean? To be honest. My boy Jay Mena, what it do? It's fuzzy and it goes in and out. Got you. Let me see. What you say? Oh, here goes. Alright, mic check, mic check. I'm gonna put that one right here. So that way, if this one goes in and out, we got this one right here. See if that's better. It's fuzzy. Azar, heard you a snitch. You funny, my boy. Every case I was ever on, I always took the shit end of the stick, my boy. At 16 years old, homie, I got told on by the motherfucker that was older than me, G. And my last case, dog, I went on the run just so the homie that was in passenger wouldn't get caught up. You know what I mean? I ended up getting a longer sentence than him. So, fuck out of here. Heard you a fucking lot. How about that? Do you think my boy tripping? Fred, U.S. Marines was good, my G. That's what I sound like too. Hey, it is what it is, baby boy. It's authentic, you know what I mean? That's what matters. Whenever you yourself, you're authentic, you gonna go regardless. You feel me? I ain't got a front for nobody, bro. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? That's some kid shit. When you care too much about what another man thinks, bro, or what another man has to say, homie, then you really don't got shit going on with your life. Honestly, I'm way too busy, homie, trying to get money, trying to elevate, trying to get my family whatever they need, bro, that I ain't got time to worry about no other motherfucker, bro. Straight up. I'll be damned if waste any time, bro, thinking about no motherfucker or nothing, you know? Like, dismiss me with that boss moves, homie. You know what I mean? Like they say, you don't see no rich people starting an argument or starting a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much that poor people shit. You don't see nobody out there, you know, going and being like that. Straight up. Like my boy said, it perfect. You know what I mean? That's high night activities. Straight up. You know what I mean? You gotta be confident in yourself and know who the fuck you are, bro. And straight up. That's what it's about. Nicky Pacheco, what it do, big dog? 16 letter boys are doing their thing. For sure, for sure. They putting themselves on the map. King Nico getting out soon, G. Did you see that? Nah, I didn't see that. Hey, salute King Nico though, shit. Hey, I need that interview, G, when you get out. Straight up. I'll do a little saludcita with everyone, man. Big salute to everyone. Free Palestine. I'm pro Palestine, you know what I mean? For sure, for sure. Free Gaza, free Palestine. Free Gaza, free Palestine. Straight up. I want to do a salute, man, with you guys. Straight up. Today, man, is a day that we give thanks to them people that went to war for the country. My boy Fred, U.S. Marines. Today, I appreciate you, big dog, you know what I mean, for your service. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that you went out with and probably didn't make it home, you know what I'm saying? So, today, I just want to give a salute. Cheers, man, to anybody. If you're a veteran or if you lost somebody, you know what I mean, loved one, friend, or whatever. Cheers. Much love, much respect, man, because you guys pretty much sacrifice a lot so we could have the freedom we have today. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Bam. Appreciate you. Somebody said the mic's going in and out. I had two. I'm like, damn, so they both fucking up. That means they suck. Wow, somebody had to make a fake page just to troll. That's funny. I love it. Let's get into this. Conejo, Tommy Guns, and Demon. My boy prayed up. Shout out Chicago, my boy Martin. What you want to listen to? All right, now, honest opinion. They got off. If you listen to the lyrics, they got off. I just wish they would have picked a better beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, beat selection is crucial. You know what I'm saying? Tax Collector, yeah, I seen it. That one's hard. Tax Collector movie, that one's a trip. Twister, Little Rob. Hey, the world, what's good, my G? Much love, much respect. Twister. Put some old school Twister. Twister had a few hits. I ain't gonna lie. That's somebody you don't really hear of that much. Which one? What song? Shout out Haters World, man. What song by Twister? Make your celebrity overnight. Real about it, man. Hold on, I need to pause that. Alright. So this clip right here has been going viral. It says security refuses to let Lefty Gunplay go on stage during the GNX tour, right? That's what they said. Now, a lot of people are trying to say that Kendrick Lamar didn't want him up there, so on and so forth, right? They trying to stir the pot. Stir the pot, they trying to shake that bush, like my boy Lucky Hoodstock said. Shout out Hoodstock. So look, prior to this, because it was a 3 day concert. It was Thursday, no, it was Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday. So I believe it was like on Wednesday or Friday, there was security treating Smack wrong. I don't know what he was trying to do, but security was acting up with Smack to the point that SZA herself was up there singing. She's up there singing, and she has to stop and tell security, like, hey, chill, you know what I mean? Like, he's good, like, leave him alone. One instance. Another instance, Kendrick Lamar had to do the same thing. So these securities that they have working there, and I'm speaking because if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, man. I'm there every day. I was there every event. Every day I was there. So that's the way it is, man. Security, they just doing their job. You know what I'm saying? They see somebody coming from the audience trying to go towards the stage, they're gonna do their job and stop them. You feel me? So anybody saying like, "Oh, Kendrick didn't want him," and like, nah, he should have hit up Kendrick or hit up Mustard, hit up somebody like, "Hey, I'm trying to go up there." You feel me? I'm pretty sure if he would have hit him up, they would have let him go up there. But if he just walking up like, "Hey, look, that's me up there," like that's me on the screen, which it kind of looked like it was just a spur of the moment. He seen like they were performing it, then he seen his face up there. He's like, "Oh shit, let me get up there." You know what I mean? That's why that happened. I doubt it was anything against them to where Kendrick didn't want him up there or nothing like that. You feel me? I'm pretty sure if he would have got with him, let him know he was going, let him know he was there. Because they did show pictures of him and YG, him and Mustard, and a few other people. But we don't know if that was before this incident, after this incident. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Only they know. But one thing I can assure you is I doubt it, man, that Kendrick was like, fuck that, don't let him up here. Like people are trying to portray it to be. You feel me? That's one thing I doubt. Straight up. My boy Baby Blue Dramatic. What it do, my boy Big Javi? What it do? My lads, JC. Shout out to 559 Central Valley. My boy John Doe, you already know another day, my boy. Good evening, little Twister. That's right, Raven. Appreciate you. But yeah, on this topic, I guarantee you it wasn't non-personal against Lefty. He wasn't singled out. It's not all that people are trying to make it up to be, you know? I'm pretty sure, like I said, you know, he was just there chilling, watching, enjoying the show, seeing his face up there. He like, fuck, let me see. But by then, they're not gonna let it, you know? They're not gonna allow it. So, let's see. What's the next one? What's up with this one? This one's crazy. It says drivers caught on video running away after car accident on the 5 South in downtown. This is what fear of deportation does, bro. Honestly, this is what fear of deportation does. Like, it's sad, bro. It's sad to see our people go through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're right now, they just lost something crucial to them. They lost their car. Because not only did they get in an accident, right? But by them leaving it, they're gonna tow it, and you know they ain't gonna get it out no more. Like they lost it. In their mind, they're like, man, fuck this car. Like if it's either this car or me getting deported, I'm gone. I'm running. I'm taking off. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, G. My boy, Baby Blue Dramatic. I appreciate you. Santo, quick note, my boy. When you hit play on the video, sound goes low, but when you just talking, sound is good. Alright, for sure. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my boy. Also, whenever I'm alright. But, you know me, straight up. There was a down the street from my pad, bro. There was, they got like a little Zumba spot and stuff, like where my wife be going, getting her little drinks and stuff like that, her shakes. So she said that she sent me a picture, right? She sent me a picture and she sent me a little video there's like a semi truck with, you know how they lower the ramp whenever they lower stuff. A car went straight into it. I'm talking about a car went straight into the back, so the whole front windshield was in. It was an old lady. My wife said that, boom, she crashed. Thankfully, she was all right, but she just got out, and her first thought was, oh shit, the cops. Like, I ain't got papers, none of that. So, what she did is, she's right there, like, fuck, lost. Good thing, I guess somebody around there, right? And this is kind of like, damn, it's fucked up. And it's kind of like, damn, they helped in a way, right? There was a couple of brothers around that told her, like, hey, we got a tow truck, we'll get the car, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll tow the car away for you. So she's like, hey, yeah, you know what I mean? The guy in the semi truck, nothing happened to his truck. So he's like, hey, I'm not tripping, I'll drive away. Like, if you're not tripping, nothing happened to my truck, you feel me? Like, I'll drive away. So the semi truck left. The old lady left for fear of getting interaction with the cops because she didn't have papers. She left, and her car got picked up by a tow truck, whoever them brothers were, you know what I mean? Whoever they called, they picked up the car. Boom, everybody was gone, you know what I mean? No cops showed up, nothing. But if you think about it, right, she lost her car, bro. Cause it's not like if they got each other's numbers to where it's like, hey, I'm gonna tow it for you and here's my number, like come pick it up later. It was on some, hey, I got you. I'm pretty sure they're thinking like, I'll get this car, we're gonna use the parts, sell the parts, whatever salvageable. It's a win-win, you know what I mean? But it's just crazy, you know what I mean? It's just a trip. How shit like this occurs, man, and it's like the way our people is being hunted down right now, man, it's happening daily. People get into accidents or get into altercations, and for fear of being deported, they ain't trying to have no interaction with cops or nobody, so they just gone, you know? It's a trip. Straight up. Put that fool out. Straight up, that fool confused. Yeah, I already did. I already took that fool out the chat, my boy. Brenda, yup, that's exactly who that is. But yeah, this is sad right here, man. What's up with this one, man? Why they making fun of the homies from Costa Mesa? There's a co-handle, man. It says Costa Mesa demons speak on the struggles of banging near Newport Beach and tagging up their local church. That's fucked up. Hey, shout out Hot Wheeler, my boy. Hey, but hey, you did them grinding, my boy. That's fucked up. It said demons give a tour of Costa Mesa and speak on the everyday struggles of being watched by cameras after hitting up their local church. Nah, that's a cold handle, man. Man, this goes to show you, man, there's a hood anywhere you go. Like, straight up. Anywhere you go nowadays, there's a barrio, there's a hood, you know? There's a ghetto anywhere. Even though it don't look ghetto right there, but hey, to each their own, you feel me? What's up with this one right here? This one right here is down the street, too. They just they just fixed up that liquor store, too. That's literally down the street on Dalton and Florence. My son throwing gumps when protecting the sun minds. You already know my boy, I appreciate you. It's cracking. Shout out Albuquerque, my boy King Mug. Hey, look, and I ain't even gonna lie. Where this happened, right? Where this shooting happened, that liquor store right there has been like it has been crazy. Like the last time I passed by, to the point where I there was like a whole roll of bikes, and I seen a gang of like patches, to where I'm like, what the hell? Like somebody got a clubhouse right here or something. Like I wouldn't doubt it. Like shit's crazy. That liquor store right there is treacherous, and everyone goes there because it's open till like 2 in the morning. So if you're trying to get some pisto late night, that's the spot. Like I said, it ain't that far away from the pad. It's like 5 minutes driving, 5 minutes. If you on foot, probably like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? So whenever we ran out of alcohol and stuff like that when we were younger, and we needed a spot, that's the liquor store right there. It stays open till 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? We talking about right here. There was a triple shooting in South LA at this liquor store right here on Dalton and Florence. I'm just talking about how that liquor store right there is, man, it's treacherous. And watch, I'm not even gonna say it, but I got something coming. I got something coming soon with it. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure. It's a trip. My boy Mante 109, what it do? Much love, much respect. What's up with Kendrick showing love to the Rasa? Come on. New video, what it do? Man, first we had a fake Adam 22 in here, now we got a fake Dubs in here. That's crazy. Why ain't that the homie lefty up there? To be honest, it was the security, bro. My bad, I got food in my mouth. Hold on. To the lefty part, I spoke on it earlier, but I'm gonna speak on it again, bro. I feel like the security was just doing their job, homie. Like, if they're standing there, their job is to make sure nobody from here, nobody from the audience goes on that stage. That's their job, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so pretty much, if he did that, try to go up there, and the security stopped him, it didn't have nothing to do with it. Kendrick didn't have nothing to do with it. You feel me? The security was just there doing his job. I feel like if he would have tapped in with Kendrick, he would have known, and he would have let him up there, and they would have performed it together. And why I say this? Because he had AZ Chike up there. I'm pretty sure he would have had Lefty up there. He would have known. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Lefty just went like, how can I say it? They went out of like respect and out of love just to show support. Like, fuck it, I'ma go. I ain't gonna lie. I even looked up the tickets, but last minute, man, them shits went up. I remember I looked them up and they were like 60 something for the tickets all the way in the top. So I like, fuck it. I waited till like that Wednesday when I was at work. I looked them up again. It ended up going to like 300 for the very top. I was like, oh hell, no, I ain't paying no 200-300 for the very top for the nosebleeds. Hell nah, they out of their mind. Keyway LA, what is good, my boy? Santos, saludos, homie, from the Crenshaw District. That's right, my boy. Hey, shout out to Crenshaw District, man. Long live Nick. Long live neighborhood Nick, man, for real. Straight up. That's like a big influence on me. Like, not only because y'all right down the street, you know what I'm saying? Inglewood, Crenshaw District, man, we borderline, you feel me? Straight up. So, growing up, man, just watching it and seeing how he made it, like, he made it, like, straight from the ground up, just grinding, and he was hood famous before any of the other shit, you know what I mean? Like, a real entrepreneur and putting on for his area, you know what I'm saying? Like giving people jobs, all kinds of stuff like that. Like man, that's what's up. Like that's the motto I'm trying to follow, like straight up, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Nick. He laid down the blueprint for motherfuckers like us, you know what I mean? From the urban communities, from the hood and shit. Let's see who else. Let's see what the fruit community got popping. I posted this video earlier, man. Salute to this young man right here. He graduated and he went to go visit his homie. He went to go visit his homie, RIP, man. Straight up. He took him to cap and gown, like, man, we made it, bro. At first, I thought he was visiting his jefita or something, you know what I mean? Then I seen he showed the picture on his shirt. I'm like, oh shit, it's his homeboy, you know what I mean? He said, Raza is going viral for pulling up to his deceased homie's grave to show that he graduated. Man, that's crazy. That's what life's about, man, for real. What happened with Lefty? Everybody's clowning him because there's a video of him going viral when they didn't let him on stage. But that's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Like security's gonna do their job, bro. It wasn't nothing personal against him, I bet. What's good though, man? What's going on? I'm trying to see what else, but I don't see nothing else really interesting, like to the point where gotta bring it up. Let's see. Shout out Hater World Media. If you guys ain't following the homie Hater World at Hater World Media on IG, man, check them out. Oh, I seen this one. What y'all think about this one? It says alleged panhandler counting money. Hey, let her get her money. You know what I mean? Hey, she did her thing. I guarantee you, man, those are all ones, bro. They just making it. You know what I mean? Oh, what you think? You think there's some fives, there's some 20s, some hundreds in there? Oh, this one right here is crazy right here. What you guys think about this one? It says new MRI machine that records dreams. It says Japanese scientists have developed a method to record and play back dreams using brain imaging and artificial intelligence. This method involves using functional magnetic resonance imaging to record brain activity during sleep, particularly during REM sleep. AI algorithms then analyze this brain activity and attempt to reconstruct the visual imagery experienced during the dream. While the results are not yet perfect movie-like dream recordings, they provide a glimpse into the visual content of dreams. Now that is crazy right there. Sheesh. Although all you fellas out there, man, prepare. Y'all better get ready, straight up. Y'all better get ready. You know them dreams, you know what I mean? You know when wifey be having them dreams that like ain't too good? Sheesh, now she's gonna have a image, she's gonna have a video record of it. Like, motherfucker, you did this, you did that. Like, man, you was dreaming. It was a dream. Like, what you tripping on? You know what I mean? It's a trip. That's a trip right there. What's good though, man? Who's still in the building? That shit slow. What? What time is it? It's 39. Got this other one. It says the world's first artificial womb is on the way. The first artificial womb capable of gestating a human baby will get one step closer to reality next week. A key scientific milestone that could offer hope for the thousands of extremely premature babies born in the US each year. The artificial placentas are fluid filled pods intended to help struggling prematurely born infants develop much like they would in the prenatal environment. Next week, Food and Drug Administration officials will weigh in on the safety and the efficiency of the devices as well as ethical considerations. For the first in human studies, part of it will be held behind closed doors to protect trade secrets. That is crazy. What's good? What's good? How we doing? How we doing? That is crazy, and it's dope, man. It's dope. Like anything that has to do with creating life and stuff like that's dope, bro. So that means, right? Like my boy Otto was good. G, we made it. We made it, big dog. So that means, right, that like if a vato wanted to have a kid, you could go. You know how the females go and they get the artificial insemination and they buy sperm, right? So that means if a vato wanted to have a kid without the hyena in the picture, he could go that route. Is that what that means? Or how does that work? You know what I mean? My boy Raider Tommy, salute Raider Tommy, man. If you guys ain't following the boy, man, go follow the boy Raider Tommy on IG. But I'm interested, you know, like, how does this work? Because it's like, how do they get the hyenas fluids? You know what I mean? Like, how would that work? That's interesting. And see, I wouldn't want a baby from this. Just imagine no sympathy, no love, no emotions, no care, no feelings, just emptiness, darkness, and soulness. Soulless, no thanks. Let's see, let's read some more of the comments. I want to see what else is going on. Like, what else people think about this. That's crazy. All right. Says nuns are going viral for beatboxing. man's got the moves. What's good? What's good? Mic check. Mic check. Still loading pistol, dog. I just call it your time. No time. Swear to God, no. I wanna leave you alone. We're gonna play this money sign sway, man. Then we're gonna end it. I gotta go run some errands. The mic's not working good or what? Mic check. Mic check. You know what it could be, right? As far as the mic, it has noise reduction, so it kind of blocks out the surrounding noise. So if it don't pick up the surrounding noise, that's probably why. I might have to use the other mic better. Just do this one for story times and shit. What's good though, man? What's everybody doing? Mic check, mic check. I know everybody's probably with their family right now, barbecuing. Who's barbecuing right now, man? Let me know. Like, bro, Alvaro, what you guys eating over there? Shout out Killer Kush, man. Shout out Coachella. Shout out my boy Chewy. What it do, big dog? He said, fuck if only they took food stamps. Right? Straight up. It's good though. He said, mind your business. The fuck you talking about? Chilling, chilling, big dog. Mr. Tello was good. You know, another day. It's right here. I'm trying to get back into the stories and all that. Well, I'm not trying to. I'm getting back into it. I'm actually gonna pop out and I'm gonna go to like some of my childhood stomping grounds, give a little hood stories and stuff like that. Turn the TV. Oh, nah, the mic is on. Let me see that. Shout out, JR was good. My boy Sparky, what it do, big dog? ¿Cómo estamos? I'm actually about to roll up and get ready, bro. Mic check, mic check. This one's actually the good one. This one was the other one. Somebody was saying it was low earlier, so I changed it. But this one was actually the better one. How about now? Mic check, mic check. Big Rudy, what it do, my boy? Shout out Rude Boy. Hey, what it do, my G? ¿Cómo estamos? Hope you're doing good, homie. Hopefully everything's good. You already know right here, it's the same old same. Sounds good now? Yeah, it was probably the mic then. Remember I had said last time, the one that I took this plastic off of, this one right here, was the good one. The one that I left it on was the one that was kind of like, uh, it was going in and out and shit. All right, for sure. But yeah, man. Javier Lopez was good. Shout out Sanger, man. Hood Visuals TV was good, my G. Everybody go subscribe to Hood Visuals TV, man. My boy T Negro, what it do? You already know Wes. You already know, big dog. Aquí estamos al 100. Holding that shit down, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's either in you or it's not, you feel me? Can't fake the fun. Yasleen was good. How you doing? Man, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Brian was good. Shout out Salinas. Shout out Salinas, man. I was actually in Oklahoma with a couple of homies from Salinas, man. I actually ended up, fuck, what's the homie's name? Was it Shadow? I think it was Shadow or like Stranger, tall, skinny homie. I actually ended up selling him my Xbox when I left. When I ended up coming back to Cali, I ended up selling him my Xbox. It's a good homie right there. Yes, sir. You already know. Much respect to you too, big dog. My boy, Rude Boy, como estamos? Barbecue some chicken and burgers, carne asada, you know, with some beer and butt. Ooh, living that good life, perro. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Yaslin, you're good? That's right, man. Everything's good here. I can't complain, you know. My boy Junior, Double S was good. What are my thoughts on Icon, man? Shout out Icon. Straight up. Petco was good. My boy Petco 13. Hood visuals. I appreciate you, my G, you know. Estamos intentando, you know. That's what we're trying, G. The jet strip, yeah, it's still open, my boy. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Esa best West. Esa West best. I always say it backwards, huh? Esa West best was good. I know you're probably like fucking Santo, like this fool always saying my name wrong. Esa West best. There you go. Squad up. Yup. I appreciate you. PlayStation by life. Hey, hey, yup. Hit the likes, you know, double tap that screen. But for sure, the jet strip, man, I ain't gonna lie, I never been in there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front, be like, oh, that was my spot. Whoa, what? Nah, I never been there. But, but the last time that I was out, I ended up meeting a couple of homegirls from there that worked there previously, and I actually used to do a little bit of bodyguard work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't no PIMP. I ain't gonna try to be like, oh yeah, I was a pimp and I was doing this and I was doing that. Nah, none like that. You know what I'm saying? They had their own little tricks. You know what I'm saying? They just needed somebody to go with them, wait in the car, wait for them to make it out safely, so on and so forth. But yeah, man, I was doing that for a little bit. You know what I mean? When I got out from doing the 10 years, like in 2017, 2018, before I ended up going back. But I do remember that. So the jet strip, they got a few bad ones in there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. If they still there though, because I don't know if they still there or not. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've never been in there, but I do know that they work there. Your homie's dad was the Filipino who was security at the strip for many years. He was a cool dude. That's right. They also got what is it, Harry's? Is that King Harry's or King Henry's up the street? But that one's on La Brea though, I think. I don't know if you ever checked that one out. King Henry's is like on 120th and what I want to say Hawthorne or La Brea. Cause the jet strip is the one on Prairie, right? But yeah, those ones that have been right there for a cool little minute. Chavez family, much love, much respect, man. Y'all go tap in with Chavez family. Smoking on that killer, that's right. Did I ever know the real Wicks? I'm pretty sure. If I didn't know him when I was out, I probably ran into him in the county when I was fighting my life sentence. That's one thing, you know what I mean? I met a lot of homies on that bus ride, us going to court together, going to Inglewood Court. So, you know what I mean? Shout out Wicked though. 111 and Hawthorne behind the library. You already know. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is on the same street then. You go up a little bit more towards 120th, they got King Henry's right there. And I just know because my boy lives right around the corner from there. David Corona, what it do, my G? But yeah, man, I think King Henry's was off Crenshaw. Crenshaw, you're right. You ain't never lied. It is off Crenshaw. Yup. Yup. It's off Crenshaw on 120th. You're right. Hey, you know your spots, my boy. Hey, you. That's right. It is on Crenshaw. Now that you mention it, you're right. It is on Crenshaw. You ain't never lied, big dog. Damn, they do that all the time. Whoever was getting this from the boy reported him. That's how. And trick Willis from Willis. For real. Hey, no lie. Cranky licious. Everybody hit the likes. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. I gotta go get another one. I picked up a little 12 pack yesterday and shit. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm wasting too much on the tall cans. Like, let me just get a little 12 pack real quick. That's crazy. You stay close to me. I'm on La Brea. Ezequiel, that's crazy. That's how you know it's a small world. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. That's right, big dog. Hey, if you ever need me for anything or anything like that, you know what I mean? Tap in, dog. Like, straight up. You know what I mean? On some positive shit, though, you know? If you ever need my assistance with anything, tap in, man. If it's something positive, if it's something negative, I don't want no parts in it. Hell yeah, saludos to you too, my G. Appreciate you. Esa pepper, know you following me. I think Henry's is Hawthorne. Yeah, it is Hawthorne, my boy. Yeah, but yeah, that area, Inglewood, Lenox, Hawthorne, Lawndale, Watts. I grew up all around that area. That's right. Yup, you're right. It is Hawthorne. That's the beginning of Hawthorne. Yup. But yeah, that's a trip. You know what? I think we need to do a vlog, huh? I need to do like a strip club vlog. I just need to talk to wifey and be like, look, I'm just going for the content and for the experience. If you want to come with me, whatever. But I think that'll be a good one. You know what I mean? Santo G's first time at a strip club. Man, that shit'll go up. Shout out SGV, man. Give me my lighter then. Yeah, just started. We need that vlog, huh? Right? For real. For real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I never been to a strip club, bro. Ever. Like that's a trip, huh? That's a trip. I ain't never been to a club. And I never been to like a strip club. You know what I mean? I literally, you know what I mean? I ain't the type of person to put myself out there like that. You feel me? Hater World didn't pay the Wi-Fi. Somebody was probably hating though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's been a couple of times where I know that fool be getting hacked. Like, and that's how you know you're powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Hater World, shout out Blue Devil, shout out Opina, shout out Trap Boy, shout out my boy Droops, and more importantly, shout out my boy Weddle. You know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect to the homie Weddle from Loonies. But I know that a lot of people they be hating on the boy to the point where they hack him, bro, and they be fucking with his shit. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't doubt it if it was somebody messing with him. You know? Big salute to the Diablo Azul. It's Hater World, baby. Yeah, you already know. Nah, I didn't, bro. Remember somebody came in the chat talking about that they had contact with him, that he's out and all that. But nah, I haven't. I don't know. Do I need to make a post like, hey, whoever knows my boy, the Tapatio man, my boy Shaggy from AK, send them this, you know? Tell him your boy said tap in. Cause I know if he sees me, like if he knows that I want to speak with him, if he knows I'm looking for him, I know he'll tap in, you know? Come on, homie, you know how them suckers do it. They quick. Shout out. Boy Dell for real. Straight up. Hell yeah. My boy Rude Boy Strip coming soon. Coming soon. I'm pretty sure Wifey probably hearing right now, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, he is crazy. But nah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we can guarantee it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's all gonna be on video. You know what I mean? Be like, come on, let's get it. Hey, fucking around. Next thing you know, you're gonna see me with my bags and shit. Like, fuck. I'm gonna be in my car and shit. Like, fuck. Like, well, guys, you guys pump me up. Well, now I'm right here. Nah, that'll be some shit, huh? How's Cholo Juan doing? Man, I don't know. Hopefully he doing good though. You're gonna be like in your dreams then, right? For real. You know how that be. Straight up. But who knows? Maybe I could convince her to pop out, but I doubt it. But yeah, nah, for sure, for sure. Hell yeah, you going back to mama's couch. You ain't never lied, huh? I'm gonna be right there like fuck. Early in the morning. My boy Allen, same people here. Yeah, that's funny. For real. And that's really how it be too. You know what I mean? Like I be seeing the ones where they're like the dude is acting like he's talking to his girl, like all like woo woo woo. Well, if I want to go out, woo woo woo. He's like, yeah, that's what homeboy said, and I told him he was crazy. Like what? Why? I would go with my man unless they having like a bachelor party. Then it's cool. I don't trip. Yeah, hell yeah, I feel you. I feel you. You know that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one, especially because it ain't like how can I say it? It wouldn't be like a normal. I just need to find uh I just need to find one where I could vlog. You know what I mean? I need to probably go hit them up ahead of time. Like, hey, look, check this out. This me. Woo woo woo. This what I'm trying to do. What can we do? You know what I mean? The legend, the myth, the OG Moses. Shout out my boy OG Moses. 200 Boys interview. Who they interviewing right now? Drews. Salt. Oh, me? Shit. Hell yeah. We need to run it back. We need to run it back. It's just a cool little drive though. That's the only thing. If he was closer, bro, I would take that. If he was closer, we would collab a lot more. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I mean? It's just straight up let me say, I'm gonna say it in Spanish just in case. Like straight up, la única licencia que yo tengo, the only license I have is la licencia de Dios. You feel me? That's why I'd be a little hesitant because I'd be like, you know what I mean? Can't get caught slipping. But for sure, he did that so that he didn't want to drive all the way over there too. That's facts. Hey, that's smart though. You know what I mean? That's smart for real. You know what I mean? But nah, for sure, we do. Hey, I was thinking, right? I was like, man, I for sure need to sit down with Weddle. For sure. That I know that one would go. Imagine me and Weddle sitting down, chopping it up, and then just talking about like when he first met me and all that. Cause I wonder what was going through his head. You feel me? Like straight up. The first time I met Weddle, you know what I mean? I got a big ass black eye and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we met on not so good terms. So I wonder what was going through his head. You know what I mean? Him seeing me for the first time, me right there chopping it up with him, and just how everything transpired. You guys heard my version of it, my side. I wonder what was going on with him. You know, like what was he thinking? You know, like it's a trip. Nah, he didn't beat me up, stupid. Yeah, yeah, he helped me out, bro. I was getting accused of stealing, fool. Like I was in New Corcoran, I was in B Yard, and a homie that had it right there ended up doing some grimy shit, bro. And he was my neighbor. He ended up having a homie removed, and then when he had him removed, he had the homie snatch his chain, right? So when he did all that, after the fact, because the homie was making it an issue, he ended up trying to blame it on me, bro. And before I could even say my piece and all that, he had me smashed out. So I showed up, same prison, just different yard. I'm meeting the homie and I'm just letting them know what happened. Like, hey, look, check this out. I didn't do shit, like straight up. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that. Woo, why? Long story short, the homie that they moved on and they took his chain, he was in that yard too. And he spoke up for me. He's like, hell nah, this fool didn't have nothing to do with it. Like, he was nowhere in sight. I was on the phone when everything happened. You know what I mean? So that fool, not only did the homie that got his chain took, he spoke up for me and said it wasn't me. I didn't have nothing to do with it. But shout out to the homie Weddle because he's the one that helped me out as well, heard me out, gave me the benefit of the doubt. And you know what I mean? My first day at yard, I had to go on a little boop out, boop out. I had to go boop bop somebody on the yard, go to the hole again, ended up coming back, and you know what I mean? But just I'm saying like when we met was on some crazy terms, you know what I'm saying? We ended up coming tight after the fact. I ended up moving to his building like a few months later. So we used to kick it together like almost every day in the cell, you know what I mean? Like chilling, actually chopping it up on real life stuff, you know what I mean? The homie was battling with cancer at the time, you know what I mean? He had beat cancer at the time, you know what I mean? So it was a lot more to it, you know? Like, not only are we dealing with family stuff and stuff on the calles, but we're dealing with stuff in there. Like, it's a trip, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out him, you know what I mean? That's a real homie right there, you know what I'm saying? He said, Tommy Buns. What up, what up? Blue Devil is only claiming those heifers can get it too. Damn, we got a lot of fake people in the building. That ain't the real Tommy Guns, though. I don't think that's the real Tommy Guns, bro. First, we had a fake Adam 22. Then we had a fake Doves. Now we got a fake Tommy Guns. God damn, somebody's bored tonight. For real. For real. That's crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Am I the only one live tonight or what's going on? Why y'all coming to me tonight? That's crazy. You're letting him go too. Right? Shout out OG Moses though. He said OG Moses, is that really you? Yeah, that's really OG Moses. Damn, now they thinking that somebody made a fake OG Moses page, man. That's wild. SI, is that you, fool? Fuck, now you gonna make me go look in the mirror. Like, what? Nah. Yeah, for sure that's a Tommy fake account. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. The same person came back in three different fake accounts. That's crazy, bro. You that much of a fan? Like, it's good, G. I ain't threatening nobody. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't even on that type of tip. I'm on some just trying to prosper on some grown man shit, to be honest. I ain't got time for none of that drama or nothing, you know what I mean? I'm too busy trying to raise my kids and make it out. He said, OG Moses, we need a shop in the IE for real. Santo G, is that really you or a hologram, right? Straight up. Straight up, man. Trolls are too much, right? Hood Vigils, is that you, perro? Moses in his combat boots. Shout out my boy Aaron Hernandez, man. I appreciate you, G. Oh shit, I think it might be the real Doves. Was good, man. Salute, salute. As we said, was. That's right, man. That's right. Yup. Let them know, my boy. Let them know, T Negro. Yeah, now we good over here, man. We making our own lane. You feel me? Yup. I said I would support once my feria start getting right. I appreciate you, my boy, for real. Hey, but you don't need to do that, G. Straight up. I know what it is. You know what I mean? I know how it is. Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't got it, it's good. By you just tuning in, watching, homie, just double tap that screen. Any video I put up, double tap it. We good, homie. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. I get paid off YouTube. You know what I mean? By me putting in the work and making videos, that's how I make my feria. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever feel like you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't. Straight up. You know? Rafaela Blue Devil, no dummies. Straight up. Liz Delgado, how you doing? Yes, sir. You already know. Hey, but OG Moses, I know I keep saying that we need to run that, but we need to run that. And like I said, you know what I mean? The only reason why I be hesitant sometimes is because I need to go get my license, man. Straight up. I need to stop bullshitting. I need to go get my license. Because it don't feel good, you know what I mean? Riding dirty and stuff like that. Even though I know I'm legit, like my tags are up to date, I got insurance, all that. But just, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that stops me from just like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. And to be honest, I think that's what keeps me safe, keeps me out of jail, is having that mentality. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, bro. What was it? I'm gonna tap in because I got my cousin. He's like my cameraman now, and I spoke with him, and he's gonna start popping out with me. He's actually the one that went with me to the event that you threw to the session. He's the one that was my cameraman that day. So he's gonna start popping out with me again. So we got it. I just got my DL 3 months ago. That's right, Nikki Pacheco. Man, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no greater feeling. And I need to do it. I don't know why I'm bullshitting, to be honest. You know what I mean? I just need to go do it. You sipping a little? That's right, Alan. Hell yeah. You're a certified truck driver? Great, man. Making that money in. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's where it's at. Santo, that was your primo? That's right. Yes, sir. Yup. Hell yeah. I actually got a vlog too, the Power 106 vlog, the up next one. Matter of fact, let me show you. I didn't even talk about it. Shout out Power 106, man. Up next. I got this whole vlog right here. It's just, I don't want to drop it before they drop it. I got my credentials right here. What you know about your boy over there? Did a mic drop. I did a mic drop for Power 106, boy. Straight up. Like that shit was crazy. This is my credentials for that day. Soon as I pull up in the building, bro, hey, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Straight up. Soon as I pull up, soon as I pulled up in the building, it was me, it was my primo, and it was my son, my 19-year-old. Soon as I walk up in there, the dude from Power 106, the Raza dude, like recording, the one behind the camera. Soon as I walked in there, bro, that fool see me. He's like, hey, G. He's like, Kyle, what's up? He's like, hey. He's like, what's up? Can you do a mic drop for me? I'm like, yeah, I got you. He's like, come on. That's when my primo was recording, you know? That's the little short that I put up. We just walked over there and he just handed me the mic, like, all right, hey, just shout out Up Next and shout out Power 106. So it was on the spot. It wasn't no training, no nothing. On the spot. I had literally just walked in. I'm walking in. Hey, whoop, 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 hey. Boom. Hands me the mic. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. That's how it was. Boom. Hey, what's good? You know, you guys seen it. Boom. After that, they recorded their whole live because it was one of those like it was the EKE. It was Lil Vada, and then they had Diamond Baby. It was one of those where they interview them, and then right after they interview them, they perform a song. So it was a live performance, you know what I mean? Like inside the studio. So that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? I got the whole vlog. Like my primo was vlogging the whole thing. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting. Was good. Somebody tripping? Hell yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. Petco, T Negro, esa West Best. Hey, for real, hey, anybody in here, man, y'all be respectful to the females, straight up. Anybody disrespecting any females, that's one thing we do not allow, straight up. You're liable to get chin check for doing some shit like that, you know? Petco 13, he said, Esa, can you free me from the hater world chat? Shoot, porfas, I'll behave. Oh, that's crazy. Nah, you was wilding over there, my boy. What happened? Ernesto Lopez was good, G. My boy Reckless, he said 100. Berlone on the Rainbow, he said, is runner. I don't know, bro. This ain't full community. Reckless do be running into shit like that, I'm sure. Oh, he is? Damn, that's crazy. Salud. Hell yeah. See, that's crazy. I don't even be knowing. You know what I mean? Hey, but like I said, y'all keep it respectful with me. I'm gonna keep it respectful, man. Did you meet Bigfoot? Nah, he wasn't there. I met Charisma. What's that other guy's name? Vision. I met Charisma and Vision. I was actually trying to get an interview with Charisma, man, but there was a lot of people hounding her. I mean, a lot of people on her, like hounding her. You know what I mean? Man, I can't wait to get mine straight up. I'm working on it. But one thing about it is straight up is you just gotta put in that work. One thing, if you're a YouTube creator, bro, anybody on here, if you guys have your own channel, drop more shorts. Drop more shorts. When I was on Hater World, I told Blue Devil, I was like, look, to be honest, shorts is where it's at. And if you watch the live, and this is all facts, I'm just being real. If you watch the live, he was like, nah, I don't feel like it. He's like, I feel like if you drop shorts, they're just gonna put you in the shorts algorithm. They're not gonna put you in the long form. If you watch the live, I told him, I'm like, drop more shorts, fool. Now, what's everybody doing? And I mean everybody, even people that didn't drop shorts. You have everybody dropping shorts. Because whenever your channel is, say the algorithm's dropping your long form videos or anything, drop shorts. It's gonna pick you up in the shorts and that's gonna balance you out. Straight up. My channel right now, it's still doing over, and I mean over 600,000 views per month. That's over half a million views in 28 days. You know what I'm saying? There's rappers, there's other podcasters out there with a full blown studio that don't even touch half a million views. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. So that's one thing. Any content creator watching, drop shorts. Drop shorts. At least 3 to 6 a day. 3 to 6 shorts a day. I guarantee you, you're going to see your channel go up more. I guarantee you. Not only does it help you with the algorithm, with the views, but it helps you with the subscribers. The way I was able to get my subscribers count up was by the YouTube shorts. If you look at my YouTube shorts, just go through them. You're gonna see they all hit thousands, hundreds, if not thousands, at least for sure like 6, 7, 8, 900 views. You look at the long form videos,